All right, guys, what's going on? We are going to walk ever so briefly through a hall bathroom inspection. Show you guys what we look at. And next time you're walking through one, keep these things in mind if anything stands out to you. All right, so we're gonna start with the sink in the bathroom. Now, what I always do when we come in here is fill these up. Now, we have a system. So every time we go in the bathroom, we're following that system. Much in the same way that realtors follow systems as well. When it comes to lead generation, contracts, everything else, we do the same thing. So we walk in here, make sure we fill the sink up. We want to make sure that the water holds and that the sink will fill up with water without any seeping down. And really it allows us to test further that we don't have any leaks. So that's essentially what we're doing. So as that sink fills up, I'm just going to glance down here, make sure that everything is plumbed correctly, that we have a P-trap down here, which we do. We have a little bit of separation here. That should really just be flush against the wall. Not a major concern there. Pipes look like they're in good condition. All right, and so we're gonna jump back up here, make sure we're still filling up good, and just give it another look from the other side. Everything appears like it is in pretty good shape there. And so back in our sink, looks like we've got it filled up adequately, so we're going to go ahead and shut this off. We are going to ensure that we have absolutely no leaks, no problems, and we don't. So the next area of concern when we're in a bathroom, we want to always make sure, of course, the basics, that the door closes, locks, operates properly. One thing that's often missed is, does it have a vent? So this room doesn't have a shower. It is absolutely imperative that this room, as a result, have a vent in it, but it's critical that it does for other reasons, and I think you get my drift. The other thing we want to make sure we have is a supply register in here, so we want to make sure that this area is conditioned. A lot of the times, additions can be made to homes, and when they do, they just simply add the room and don't run ducts into it. So you want to make sure that you have the ability to heat and cool the room along with the rest of the house. Some of the other things that we're looking for, and really we're just checking everything now, make sure that the toilet paper holder is in good shape and it isn't falling off. When it comes to the toilet itself, we have a few things we're checking as well. Obviously, the first is just to make sure that the toilet flushes. So we have no concerns here. One thing that we'll oftentimes do is take the lid off just to make sure all of the equipment looks like it's in good condition. And it looks like it is. This is a 2008, so I don't expect it to be anywhere near past the end of its service life. So the next thing that we want to check is just around the base of the toilet. Can we see where it has been caulked? Are we able to observe underneath any caulk at that separation? It looks like in this case we're not. So it'd likely be recommended that a strip be added to the base of this. We're not able to see the wax ring. The wax ring is always covered, but if there's ever any leakage in the wax ring, you'll know it. So what we have here is the braided steel line, and we didn't have any leaks as we flushed this. But this is a very good connection right here. These are not prone to leak at all, as opposed to the plastic or the PEX. This is the best use right here for this type of material to ensure that we don't have any leaks at the toilet. And lastly, of course, because this is a wet location, we have to have a GFCI. And we have right here a label saying that this is a GFCI protected outlet. Now, it doesn't have a button, and this is completely okay. A lot of the times in these homes, it's linked to the GFCI button in the master, or it may simply be linked in the breaker. So either way, we'll find out and see exactly where it traces to.